Good morning. How's everyone doing today? I'm just talking to no one. It's cool. Got me some coffee. Actually, let me fill my coffee up. Chewy. The dog likes to sit right behind my chair. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. God, this chair's so loud. I need to oil it up. But I wanted to play this morning a little bit. I'm probably just gonna play and listen to some videos. Just hang out. You know.
Let me know in the comments if you think this is the right way to go, because I am spending quite a bit of time on it. But basically, it will be mixing down sounds that propagate off of specific actors or in specific areas. So, for example, before we were spawning
cavalry fields in medieval England.
Thruster RCS sound.
Okay. Anachronistic siege simulator. Anachronistic siege.
I don't know why that started. What the heck? Alright, there we go.
Cargo bay, airlocks. All of the weapons were being spawned as their own sound sources in-game, but they're all coming from the spaceship. And what we can do is we can just spawn all of those sounds off of the same master graph, which is what this is here. Before, these would have been their own graphs. Actually, I can go into them and you can see how our rocket engine's graph is built. And if I go back to the master graph, it's just nested here in a nice little convenient package. And so instead of this sound being propagated on its own in the world, we're propagating it on the master ship graph, and it's all getting mixed down over here into one single output. So all of these sounds should only take up one audio channel in engine. It's a little more expensive to mix it down, but it might actually end up being cheaper. Here will get propagated and mixed down from the same channel. So instead of seeing tens and tens of CWiz impact sounds being spawned on screen at once, that will just be part of the ship master audio file, and it'll just be one audio source for just about everything that happens to or on the ship. We've got a bunch of logic that we've got to rework to propagate the sounds, but I don't think integrating this to our current system is going to be too complicated. Now, in addition to all of that sound graph stuff, where there's also a lot of additional mixing logic that has to go on behind the scenes. I've made sub mixes for everything in the game. There's even submixes to submixes, and these submixes can be ducked depending on what's happening in the game world. So basically, say music right here, I want music to duck when somebody is speaking. So I've opened the music submix, and anything that plays music in the game will go to this submix, and then it'll go to the output channel. It's not really doing anything right now other than just categorizing it. But I've added a music compressor to it. And so if I open up this music compressor, you can see that it's lowering the volume of it significantly here, and it's got a ratio that is compressing it, and it's got attack time and release time, so it'll lower the volume, or rather compress the audio and then bring it back up. And what's triggering that is an audio bus here. It gets complicated. It's all spaghetti. This audio bus is kind of nothing. It's just a mono audio channel. But what I've done is here we have the ship computer audio. So whenever the ship computer says something to the player, basically when a voiceover line plays, I have it not only send out to the basic submix as it does before, but it also writes to this audio bus, the audio bus voice. So here's our audio bus voice. The compressor is triggered off of the audio bus voice, and the compressor is affecting the entire music submix. So it will lower the volume of the music anytime a voice plays. That's the basic logic. It's all kind of spaghetti and you have to remember how it works, but pretty cool. You can automate kind of audio mixing in game, and I'm sure I'll be tweaking this system until the very final build of the game, but it's still pretty cool. And here's a little example of it playing some intro music while a VO line plays. It's very subtle, but that's kind of the point. You're not supposed to know that it's happening, and yet you'll still be able to hear everything you want to hear. Now, something that's been in the works for quite a while, and I talked to Mr. Meteor and asked if I could sneak it into this devlog since it's a little bit of an early preview, is our mining gameplay. This has been concepted out for quite a while. Approach an asteroid, lock onto it, scan it, see what's inside it, start mining it, and then begins the mining minigame. And the mining minigame is fairly complex in terms of the logic it needs to work. And so Mr. Meteor, who did all of our physics design for our spaceship flight, is working on the asteroid mining minigame, and he gave me a little preview of where he's at with it. Obviously the UI is placeholder, and it's a circular timing minigame, so the colored notches on the side will represent pockets of ore in an asteroid, and if you pulse your mining laser when it's over the pocket, you will mine some of that resource. Now, some of the pockets are going to be smaller or more rare, harder to mine.
Alright, let's get some missions.
But the idea is that some of the easy stuff
Go ahead and refill.
fairly large pockets that are easy to grab, and the rare elements will be one less common to find on asteroids. And
Alright, so we're trying to get our reputation up with the Federation so we can get the Soul permit, so we can get into Soul. That's kind of our goal right now. We have to be Petty Officer. I'm not sure how to look at our rank. Is it this one right here? Combat rank, trading. Balance. Rebuy cost. Commander. Status, maybe? Reputation. Federation. Neutral. It doesn't say what rank I'm at, though. I'm not sure where it says it. I mean, that's okay. We can just keep playing until we figure it out. So let's see, what missions do we want to take on? We got some combat missions, some transport missions. I say combat. We got an assassinate known pirate, Peter West. That pays out 600K. That's not that bad. Can I even do that? Threat level 4. What threat level am I? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I'm not threat level 4 though. What am I over here? What does it say over here? Huh. Combat rank. Mostly harmless. Aimless. Mostly penniless. Combat rank. Well, I don't know. Kill clan of Horus faction pirates. Might be able to do this one. 181. Assassinate known pirate Christy Potts. We could probably do this. Threat level 0. Yeah. We'll do that one. This is threat level 4. Let's see. Kill Forge and Blue Ring faction pirates. This is only 88k. We need you to eliminate 1 pirates of the Ring faction. We have required to tell us that they are our system. We could do that one as well. So we can do 2. Let's see. I think that's about it. All right. Let's see. Do we have any transportation stuff going on at the Fjord? Maybe we can do some. Oh, we do have some. A carrier job. It only pays 13k though. But let's do it anyways. For the rep. What about this black box salvage? Find the missing black box. This cargo is unique to the mission. It cannot be replaced if lost. Search signal sources in the fortress system to find them. Take the items to a station. We can try to do that. Looks like we just need to find some stuff. Stuff and things. Alright, it looks like I think we're pretty good. Yeah, let's head out. What is this over here? Oh, hangar. Alright. So we need to go to the galaxy map. Plot our route. Alright. Landing gear retracted. Alright, looks like we're going down here. Why didn't that work? There we go. Alright, we're waiting in queue. Speeding. And we're off. Frame shift drive charging.
And 2 require better reaction times. If you miss, you could just mine rock and start filling up your cargo bay with rock while you're increasing the charge of the asteroid. Once you hit maximum charge level on the rock, it'll crack and your mining in the game will be over. Now, there's a lot more nuance to it and a lot more detail, but I'll save that for once we have this actually in-game and working. I just kind of wanted to show off where he was at with it because it's complicated, but also really cool. So as you guys can see, we've been busy. We did not have Rich with us for a couple of weeks because he was quite sick, but he's
A3
on the mend
to
right
4G
now and
A6.
hopefully able to get back in engine and start making progress on a lot of other cool systems that we're working on. Really looking forward to making some progress in some of our weapons and stuff that's coming up in our pipeline in the near future, and also orchestrating some of our world building logic to help us procedurally generate certain missions and stuff like that. That's going to be really exciting, but that'll have to wait for a future devlog. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Once again, if you want to check out the game on Steam, there's a link
I'm getting
in the description
interdicted.
to wishlist it. Check out our Discord as well, and if you want to look at some of the other devlogs or the game trailer, those are linked right here. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. This is Level Cap signing off.
I don't have anything in my inventory or my. Dang.
This will be a change.
Even the sweetest changes can be complicated. That goes for your taxes, too. With more than 950 million returns filed, we've helped clients tackle all kinds of...
That was kind of crazy. Well.
Your father knows about saving money. Everything I'm wearing, I've had since boot camp.
And I just saved on my car insurance for driving safe with USAA.
Auto insurance that flexes with you. It's a fit. That.
If you're new to Elite, then stay tuned because today I'm going to tell you 5 mistakes that most new players make at some point during their Elite career. Guys, I have something exciting to share with you guys. Today's video is brought to you by me and the Down to Earth store. So head over to store.d2a.com, check out the cool products. Not only are there new designs, but also new products like caps, beanies, jackets, which is something you guys have been asking for. You'll find a link in the video description. But for now, let's get back to the video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous with Down to Earth Astronomy. Today we'll go through my top 5 list of mistakes that I think most people do at some point in their Elite career. We're gonna go through it in no particular order, and we're gonna start with rebuy. Every ship in Elite has a rebuy cost. You have an insurance on your ship, and that means when you eventually lose your ship, which you will do at some point, you have to pay a rebuy cost in order to get your ship back. If you do not have the money to pay for that rebuy, you're being sent back in a sidewinder and you lose your ship completely. You can't get it back, it's gone. Have you engineered any modules? They're gone. And you have to buy the ship brand new and build it from scratch. This can set you back weeks, maybe months of gameplay, depending on what ship you're losing. Therefore, you should always make sure that you have enough money to pay for rebuy whenever you undock your ship. You can see a rebuy on the right hand screen, on the home screen. Down here at the bottom you can see it says rebuy. Make sure that you have money to pay for that rebuy regardless of what ship you buy. That is the day when you're trying to get out of the mail slot, a beluga liner is going to come in the opposite direction, you're going to get wedged in the mail slot until the traffic control decides that you're loitering in the mail slot. They're going to open up and they're going to shoot your ship and destroy it. The next thing is something that most people realize, and they do realize it relatively quickly, but the sooner you figure this out, the more smooth your experience with Elite is going to be. And that is that Elite does require a lot of third-party tools. I'm not talking about mods or add-ons, but third-party tools in terms of websites where you can look up various informations and just help you find the things you need. This can also be video guides and tutorials. I myself have hundreds of guides and tutorials for various aspects of Elite you can go and find on this channel. I also have a homepage called Commander's Toolbox. Of course, links for everything will be in the description, where I also have written guides, the recommended ship builds, places where you can go and find materials, that kind of stuff. Some of my other favorite ones I use every day is eddb.io, or the Elite Dangerous database. This is perfect if you're looking up specific systems with specific stats on specific states, or basically if you want to find a system in Elite, eddb is the place to go. I would also recommend Coriolis.io. This is like a shipbuilding site where you can play around with your ship builds and map out your whole build before you do anything. I map out all my builds in Coriolis before I build them, and it just avoids a lot of hassle and a lot of mistakes. And finally, I would also recommend inara.cz. This is basically the Facebook of Elite Dangerous. You can have a profile in there, you can group up in your squadrons, and there's a lot of information about ongoing community goals, market prices. There's a whole host of useful information on Inara as well. So those are some of the sites that I recommend, and links for all of them are in
5 minutes.
The third mistake that most people will do at some point during their Elite career
Harper
is
plant.
to run out of fuel. You'll be flying around, you don't pay attention to your fuel gauge, which you, by the way, can see down here in the lower right hand corner, and you jump into a system and you don't have enough fuel to make it to the next one. There are many ways to get around this. If you're lucky, there's a station system where you can dock and refuel. Ideally, you have a fuel scoop on board where you can scoop fuel from the stars, but you can't scoop fuel from every star. Only main sequence stars are scoopable. You can remember which stars are main sequence by either using the KGB form or "Oh, be a fine girl, kiss me." Alternatively, you can open up the galaxy map. When you have a route, you will see this little icon here. This indicates the last star you can fly to with the fuel you have. If you find yourself in the unfortunate situation of running out of fuel with no way to refuel at all, there is one final option, and that is the Fuel Rats. The Fuel Rats is a group of players who have dedicated their time to helping other commanders who is stranded and has run out of fuel. They will pretty much pick you up anywhere in the galaxy, regardless of how far away they are. They will come to you, they will refuel your ship, and they will get you on your way. But while the fuel rats do have amazing response times, I would recommend that you try to get there on your own and fit a fuel scoop. The fourth mistake I see a lot of new players do is to try and create an all-round build. The nature of the way builds work in Elite is you need to make specialized builds that are focused on one task and one task only. I specialize my ships to a degree where I have combat ships depending on where I'm going to do combat. If I'm going to hazardous sites, I have one build that's good. If I'm going to do like pirate activities where I know I'll be fighting bigger ships, I have another build that's good for that area. So specialize your ships. Don't try to do one ship that both have a good jump range and can do a little bit of mining and a little bit of combat and some trade, because what you're going to end up with is a ship that can do none of them. But one type of build that I recommend everybody doing pretty early on is what I call a bubble boss build. This should be a small, relatively light ship with a good jump range that you can use to unlock engineers and collect engineering materials. That means you'll probably need a good variety of scanners as well as an SRV base so you can go and collect surface materials. A good jump range fuel scoop is also recommended. Having something with a good jump range early on is going to allow you to move around the bubble quicker and to unlock engineers and collect materials much faster than you otherwise would. And talking about engineers and collecting engineering materials, one thing I see a lot of people do very early on is they focus on making a lot of money very quickly so they can get access to the big ships, whether that be an Anaconda, a Corvette, or Cutter. While I think it's natural that people want to go straight for the big ships, don't see the big ships as like the end ships that can just do everything that's going to solve all your problems. I spend about, I would say 80 to 90% of my time in medium-sized ships. The big ships are fine. They are good for the tasks they are good for. If you need something with a ton of cargo, well, you're gonna need a big ship. Or if you want to maybe do some heavy combat, then yeah, getting a Corvette is not a bad choice. But it's not the final solution. I would really recommend, instead of just rushing straight towards the big ships at the end, while it might be exciting, I would say take it easy. Take a look at the absolutely massive variety of medium-sized ships. There's some amazing medium-sized ships, and what you will often find is you go straight for that big end ship. You realize it's big, it's heavy, it's bulky to move around, and you end up going back to some medium ships that's going to be more fun to fly, and it's going to solve the same task as you could otherwise do in just a heavier and slower ship. I can recommend the Crate Mark II if you want to do some combat. The Crate Phantom or the Asp Explorer are great as exploration ships. If you want into mining or trading, take a look at the Python. Now, if you're a more veteran player, I would love to hear your recommendations in the comment section below. What mistakes do you see new players make and they should try to avoid? And if you are a new player, go down and take a look as well. There might be some additional tips you can pick up in the comment section. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe, and until next time.
Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm finally back on my feet. This sickness absolutely whooped my butt, but I'm feeling back to normal and excited to talk about some more video games. Today we're going to be taking a look at Tainted Grail: Fall of Avalon. So this is a first-person open-world RPG.
How do I
With
need
the
to
setup
repair?
and structure you'll probably find familiar. It's got a dual-hand sword and sorcery combat system that lets you mix and match however you please. Whatever your combo, you'll be using to slay a host of fantasy creatures, from skeletons and bandits to ghosts and goblins. There's tons of interesting characters and quest lines with you making choices that impact the outcomes. The world is full of interactivity and focused on exploration as you discover dungeons, castles, caverns, and plenty of hidden areas with secrets to uncover. Basically, think along the lines of Skyrim, but at a smaller scale and in a much darker fantasy setting. That is essentially what this game is, to the point where just about every other video I've seen about it has referred to this as an indie Skyrim, having played quite a
What reputation is this going to? Natural Liberty Party? I mean, they're not paying a lot of cash.
Incoming message.
Issuing faction. You're welcome. What system did I come from? And what message did I get? Is it just you completed this? Okay, yeah. Got a lot of transportation. Superconductors. Ooh, 6 million. What station? Whoops. Let's see. Where did I come from? HR 8061. Do we have any 8061 in here? Five units of treatment. So I have to source. Yeah, I have no idea where to get that. Maybe buy them from the station. HR 8061. Surface recovery of 1 structural regulator during retreat. Let's just finish what we got for now.
Ship released. You may proceed when ready.
Let's see. Try searching local res sites, nav beacons, and signal sources. Alright. Let's go to a nav beacon, I guess. Shipping lane A3 to F6. I don't know what that means, but I'm not trying to land. Let's just not escape. Let's see if this is, let's see what this is about. How do I get out of here? There we go. Someone's shooting at me right off the bat. There's 2 of them? Oh, crap. Oh, it's Christy Potts. Look at that. Exactly who I need. What's up, dog? on, Christy, I just want to talk. Bring out the 4 lasers. Let's get a little bit closer. Where is he? Where's she at? Christy Potts. Any relation to Iron Man? Miss Potts. Dang, she's fast. She should be coming back now. There's another, or is it? What is this? Security service. They're shooting him too. Somebody shooting me? What the heck? I don't want any of you. Let's see, there's another ship out here. Okay. Alright. Now, let's see, transaction. Oh, did I complete them both? Both? Looks like I did. So now I need to get the black box. So signal sources. Okay. I guess we'll just... One. Alright, signal sources. A dolphin. The first signal source we see discovered signal source. Oh, really? I don't see it on my... Let's see. Oh. Is this? Power wreckage? I don't know. We'll identify it. We'll go there, I guess. It's a black box that we need, right? Power wreckage signature. It says threat 2. I need to do something with my power because I can't sustain 4 lasers at once for very long. But I also don't want, I really don't want this ship, so I don't want to spend a lot of money on this ship. Alright, so we got a wreckage, canister, black box. So what exactly do I need? Black box. Whoop. Oh crap. Alright, well, let's get it and see if it updates. It is a black box of a wreckage. Alright, we need to come when it's actually above us. Alright, slow. Alright, we need to open our cargo. We need to go slow. Okay. Now, is that what I need? I don't feel like that's it. Black box unique quantity, which part of HRA6? Yeah, I don't think that's it. Nothing updated. Let's go search another one before we get wrecked. Alright. We need another signal source. Discover a new signal source. Alright, let's see what this is. Power wreckage signature. Power weapons fire signature. Threat level threat 3. Convoy Um. It's a power wreckage. Not really sure what I'm supposed to be searching for exactly. I know the wreckage signature, the last one had a black box. And I got the black box, but we'll stop in here and see what we got. I need better weapons, I think. I think I need to switch out 2 of the lasers for alright, let's see what we got here. Black box. Pick it up. Pick 'em up. Alright, let's get this black box. I don't think this is gonna be it though, because I feel like it should have a marker. Let's start slowing down. Let's get our cargo open. Alright. Ease. Is that it right there? There we go. I don't think that was it either. Discover new signal source. Where? Power wreckage. Does it say where this thing is? It just says system. Unique. I think it's. I feel like it's random. Like you could. It's probably. Like just pick one. Any new signal sources out here? Here, let's see what we got going on. Colonization ship. Actually, let's go there. Wanted, Frank Wallensack. Dangerous. Belt cluster. Degraded emissions. Let's do it. It's threat 0. See what it is. Frank Black. Hey, that's my name. Convoy. Weapons fire? I don't know. Keep overshooting it. Convoy dispersal pattern. Let's go there and see what it's about. Yeah, when I played before, I didn't really do a lot of missions. I did enough missions just to get the soul permit, and that was pretty much it. After that, I was just going to get bounties, just making money. But I'd like to actually like play the game this time around, do missions and stuff. All right, what we got going on here? Okay, so it's just a convoy. No black boxes. So I probably have to do the wreckages, is what I'm guessing. It's a nav beacon. that. Convoy. Convoy. Power weapons. This is threat 3. I don't know about that. Convoy. Where's the sun at? Ooh, I'm coming up on the sun quick. Weapons fire. Convoy. Cargo scoop acquired. Holy moly. It's definitely not what we needed, was it? It says like items. So does it mean I have... Do I have the item? Like these black boxes that I'm picking up, is that all I need? I think so. Let's just go back. Go back home, turn them in. But it should update like, oh, you have the black box. Now turn it in. But I don't know. Oh, big stretch. Engage.
But myself, I'd say that's a fairly accurate statement. So the game has been in early access since March 2023, and in that time it's received numerous updates, the most recent of which, patch 0.9, comes out this week and puts the game that much closer to the finish line. The content here, according to the developer, is, quote, in 95% of its final quality that players will experience in the full 1.0 release. So Awaken Realms reached out for a sponsored video. They let me take an early look at this update and asked me to share it with all of you. Considering the game's very positive reception over on Steam and the fact that I've really enjoyed what I've played myself, I was more than happy to do so. So with that, let's go ahead and dive in and check out Tainted Grail: Fall of Avalon. So the game begins in what is a very familiar setting. You find yourself locked up in a prison being interrogated by one of its guards. The process of you explaining your circumstances as to how you got there actually your character's starting boost to certain skill lines and unlocking your initial weapon.
So right now I'm
the answers that you pick. And then
I got some missions that I want to turn in.
As luck would have it, a stranger appears, setting you free in the nick of
Except for this black box mission. I'm not sure if I did find some black boxes, but I'm not sure if it was what I needed to find. So we're just gonna see. And right now, why am I going so slow? I guess I am going kind of a far distance, so. I see I have somebody watching. How are you doing? My first viewer today. I didn't do that. Why did it? It took me off the terminal. There we go. Well, I guess they didn't want to stick around and talk. That's alright. That's okay.
Through its numerous rooms, hallways, and corridors, and seeing all of the stuff inside. They teach you the basics of combat as you fight back zombie-like creatures, the guards, and this faction of red priests that are holding you captive, as well as running these evil experiments. You'll be looting in a very Skyrim-like fashion, picking up a variety of objects, armors, weapons, consumables, and resources that are found pretty much everywhere, on bodies, in chests, in barrels, on top of tables, and on shelves. You'll also find locked doors and containers, which you open via a lock-picking mini-game that's very familiar. Pretty much all of this is very, very familiar feeling if you've played Skyrim or any game like it. It's very analogous, pretty much one for one in a lot of aspects. Now, beyond your introduction to all of these basic features and systems, you're exploring the space and uncovering all sorts of story. You're gonna find notes from deceased prisoners, medical logs from the Red Priest experiments and what happened, and then other characters who are still alive, pretty much all of which that you come across will have various things to say to you, oftentimes leading to additional side quests. And of all of this, I gotta say, while the game certainly doesn't have quite the same level of polish as its AAA counterparts,
It's a lot.
it definitely delivers on a very similar experience.
Thank you.
I just found myself feeling right at home playing through the opening hours of this game. All right, so you make your way through the prison, you're fighting, you're looting, you're talking NPCs, and then after a trippy romp through some alternate dimension, which I will hold off on spoilers here as this is tied into the main narrative, you eventually make your way out, emerging on the shores of a beach, from which you take a boat trip to the initial large open world zone on the continent of Avalon. This is called the Horns of the South. And it's here where the game really kicks into gear and really starts to open up. You've got this massively large play space dotted all throughout with tons of various points of interest to explore, and you're free to approach any and all of this however you please. It is a full-on RPG, and exploration is one of the key elements here.
Did I come out too early?
Quest. This is initially guiding you to the first major town in this zone, but you can take as long as you want to get there. In fact, I spent my first like 3 to 4 hours just exploring the nearby area, and there's a whole lot to see. You've got coastal docks.
Okay, something's going on here.
Zombies with shells in their heads blowing water bubbles at you. There are flooded-in mines with entire troops of bandits staked up inside. A foggy cemetery infested with skeletons. In that same cemetery, you'll find an entrance into a crypt with a powerful necromancer guarding its treasures. There's an ancient tree with an underground lair protected by druids, an old abandoned stronghold, a massive derelict bridge, and tons of other locations. The list goes on and on. Just a bunch of
something's going on here.
Areas, all of which housing a variety of enemies to fight, with unique loot to collect, secrets and quests to discover. It's exactly what you expect. And while exploration and the discovery side of things certainly is a main focus, and you'll be spending a lot of time doing it, combat also plays a fairly major role.
Align with
So
ship
mentioned,
trajectory.
They use a dual hand system where you can mix and match however you please between your left and your right hands, choosing from a variety of melee, range, defensive, and spell options to go in either slot.
Something's going on here.
For example, you've got a bunch of different shields, spears, swords, axes, maces, daggers, bows, and then a wide range of spells from several different schools of magic. You've got the left and the right hand slot to fill, and you can place any combo of these various weapons in whatever hand that you like, although there are, of course, certain weapons like big two-handed swords and bows which take up both slots, but for the most part, many of the weapons that I found in this game and the spells are all one-hand tied, and you can choose which side you want it on. Now, the actual combat itself includes you mixing light and heavy attacks for most of all of these combinations of weapons, with the melee, range, and spells all having light and heavy variations. There's also different movement variations.
All right, yeah, something's going on here.
For a lot of these weapons. As for defense, you've got dashing, blocking, as well as perfectly timed parries, which, if done properly, slows down your enemy, giving you a great
I can't even bring up my menu.
Offensive and defensive moves make use of a stamina bar that you have to
like to quit the game.
manage. Usually this means getting...
Yeah, something's going on. I can go and everything else, but I can't bring up my menu to like quit. I can do everything but that. That's weird. And I can't. Here, what if can we go to a different galaxy? I also don't think I got the right black boxes because it's still showing I have a mission there. Yeah, I needed to restart it. There was something going on with it. Alright, now I can open my menu up. Now let's see if... Let's see where this station is. Well, that did it. Yeah, I should be close enough. It says There we go. Weird.
Delay seat, Foxtrot, Romeo, Alpha. Submit a docking request before attempting to land at this federal station. Okay, Commander. Proceed to landing pad 2-9er.
2-9er. 10-4, good old buddy. Ooh, slow down, slow down. Oh,
Automated docking confirmed.
well, they screwed me up, bro. I was gonna dock myself. Yeah, I'm muting you guys so you don't have to hear me chew. What's going on?
Decrease your speed immediately.
Your mom. There we go.
Landing concluded. Ground crew have been dispatched.
Let's turn on our 2 missions, because we obviously didn't get the black box. So this is just 181K for that. Let's see, do I want it in influence? Oh no, I've been doing influence? I need rep. But I need federation. You know what? I think this system is not a federation system. I need to go to a federation system. I'm stupid. That's my problem. Yeah, I'll just take the money. Okay. Yeah, let me get out of here. Let me find... Abandon this sucker. There we go. Oh, I have contacts, administrative contact, bounty vouchers. I have a bounty voucher. Oh, I have. So I have to get it at the Fajoran Crimson. Okay. Well, is there a way to actually see? I think there is. Let's see. So if I go here, can I see what kind of system it is, right? So let's see, if we go back to here, government, corporate, boom. Allegiance is the empire. Federation. So where I'm at, it says Federation. Allegiance is the Federation. Well, Pilots Federation. Let's go. I guess we could go there. To turn in that bounty. I don't understand how this works. It says local rep. I want Federation rep. Status. The Empire. Rank none. Okay. I don't know. Gotta figure out how this rep works. Faction rep. Faction. Cordial. It just says faction. Is the like is the Federation a faction? Is that how it works? I guess so. Oh. Let's see what kind of ships they got. Got a hauler, an adder, Imperial Eagle. That thing's pretty sweet. Too small. Hard points though. But super agile. A vulture. Only 2 hard points. An explorer, transporter. The killback. Freighter designed for hostile environment deliveries. Cobra. I live in Florida, and the pollen is just killing me. Type 9 heavy. Thing is a beast. Don't hit me, bro. Guessing we could just go anywhere to turn this thing in.
You have the all clear? Watch your 6, Commander.
Let's see, where do we wanna go? I guess it doesn't matter, does it? Let's go there. Oh dang, we're pretty close to it. Nice. Dang it, I'm at 5. Can I make it? Maybe? Yeah, still be able to make it. Is that my docking port right there? This ain't really a... Need landing pad 2. On the other side of the freaking... You're a landing gear. I like this music. You're disengaged. Alright. Can I turn it in here? Maybe. Hopefully. Oh no. Am I dumb? This is a Federation system, right? It's Empire. I knew it. Can't trust anybody. How about we go independent? Nope, we need a Federation. I don't like this map. Insufficient jump range. Well, no shit. Like, plot me a path. Okay. Now take me here. Are you dumb? What's going on here? Is there not a star here? So are those stars just not connected to jump ranges? I mean, eventually I want to head up this way, so I need to start going like upwards. So this Empire, independent, Empire. Can I just see Federation? Realistic mode. What does the realistic mode do? Like, I can't turn it on or off anyways, like. There we go. It's not really a lot of Federation, like, is there? Alright, let's go there. Alright. Let's go. Frame shaft drive charging. Okay, so I need to jump again. All right. $28 bodies. Holy cow. All right. Got a city. Okay. Let's see. Docking, contacts, commodities, refuel, repair, stock, auto dock, power contact, services, system, colonization, missions. Okay. Unexplored. Why do I have unexplored? Home city. All right. Coming in for a nice glide to Ohm City. Alright, so it's not like a station, like an orbital. I don't know what they're called. See pad 1, which is this one right here.
Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Ohm City. See what kind of missions they have here. They have none. Go ahead and refuel. Auto launch. Okay. Well.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
What if we go... What is this place? Looks like they have a lot more stuff. It's a station. Station services. Ohm City distance. Okay.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
1 year. Holy macaroni. And chicken strips. Speed up, bro. Why does it take so long to speed up? Sometimes it goes right up to speed, but then sometimes it takes a while for it to... I wonder why that is. What is this gravity well? Did I pass a planet or something? Another gravity well? What the heck? Oh, Chewie's got to fix your band-aid, buddy. His band-aid came off. Man, this place is so far away. The heck? I'm going 210C. It's a long, boring drive. Do we have shampoo? So it looks like this is an actual, like, station. Dang. I should have known better. Call them all the way out here. The heck, bro? Why is it so far away? I guess I'm coming from here. Why am I slowing down? What's the name of the... It's not Ohm City. What the heck? I didn't see the name of it. Permit required. Screw this place, bro. Go to a different system. You go to another system that has Federation. So I have to come out here every time. Like if I do a mission, do I have to like come out this far every time? Like that sucks. My God. Why does it do that?
Frameshift drive charging.
Jambo. Settlement. Doesn't look like there's like a... $812.
detected. Move directly to your landing pad.
Where is the landing pad? Pretty cool looking ship.
Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is go.
Landing gear deployed.
Kane's demise. Oh,
Solid approach. Welcome, Commander.
suspended. What's going on here? Like, why are these stations so crazy? I can't do anything here.
Landing gear retracted.
Go for launch. You have liftoff.
Let's go get some bounties. Well, and unable to make a jump range. Well, plot me a route. Like, am I just not getting it or something? Like,
Frameshift drive charging.
You have now departed the no-fire zone. Take care of yourself.
3, 2,
I'm just looking for a station that I can get some missions from. Jeez.
warning. Temperature critical.
What did she do to you? Huh? He's like, no. Chewie, it's okay.
Frameshift drive charging.
Heat level's critical.
Ready to engage.
Well, heat damage 167%. The heck? How about? Is this the place I initially? I think it is. Carriers, dock. Bruh. We made it.
Foxtrot Romeo Alpha, please submit a standard docking request before attempting to land. Access authorized. Please head directly for Bay 06. You are approved for automated docking.
Scan detected.
There we go. Got a normal station now. Geez, hopefully this place can give me something to work with.
Confirmed contact. Ground crew dispatched. Greetings, Commander.
So it ships. I got the Eagle, Holler, Adder, Diamondback. Damn, 76 million for the Type 9 Heavy. Crazy. 5 hard points. The Viper. That's 4 hard points. I almost want to just get the Eagle. or the Eagle Imperial. Except, the Imperial, did that have, how many slots did that have? 3 again? Or 2? I don't remember. Missions. Got some combat, got some transportation missions. Is this a Federation system? Pilots Federation, yeah, I guess so. Do some courier. Got 2 courier jobs actually. It's the same. Got 3. Got 4. Let's do all of those. There we go. Got any more missions to there? So what is the red? What does the red mean? Threat level 5. Oh. Posh Station. Posh Station. Posh. All to the posh. Okay. Let's see, do we have any combat missions there as well? Doesn't look like it. A surface hunt. But I could do... Can I do this one? So rep, influence. It doesn't say how hard it is. But it's green. And it's 326. Let's do it. Kill crew. Pirates. What is this one? We need you to eliminate 2 deserters of Clan Horse faction. From Farkas Dock. That looks like we could probably do that, maybe. Where's this at? LHS 493. Like. Four nine three. 493. Ornum. Alright, I think we have enough for now. Alright. I don't know if we can do that, but we will. Figure it out. So we need to go to, I want to do the courier missions first, which are way over here. Because I think I have 4 of those. Yeah, I have 4 of those I can turn in one spot. Must be quite a bit of a distance. Ooh. Oh god. Oh, that was so close. Floor it. Just gotta make some jumps. Well, it should be a lot further than. What does this look like if it goes here? Like that. Oh, crikey. Well, I don't know where I'm supposed to be going because I messed up. Kedra Rallis. There it is.
Frameshift drive charging.
Chewie, stop it. Stop it. Ooh, that's pretty. Let me guess, it's gonna be a pink star. Very pretty. Alright, one more jump. "13 bodies? Crap, I did it again. Keep pressing the wrong darn button. Alright. Go and pull back on the stick so we don't run into the sun. Ooh. Alright. Now we need to go to somewhere. Which one do we need to go to? There we go. Posh station. To the Posh. It's really far away. This might take a while, maybe that's why. While we're doing that, I'm gonna go to the restroom. Dang, we're so far away. What the heck? Why? Why? It's okay. You can turn it on. It's gonna take me 50 years to get to this station. That's a nice chicken coop. Guess I could watch some videos while we do this.
I'm actually really surprised I'm making this video. For the first time in probably 5 or 6 years, I actually just watched a gaming showcase that was actually good. The other day, Nolan North and Jennifer English, shout out Shadowheart, hosted the Future Game Show Spring Showcase, and there was a ton of games at this show that I think you guys would actually really be interested in. There was actually trailers with guns in them, if you guys can believe that. And a ton of games that I've actually added to my wish list and am excited, and I wanted to make a video kind of talking and showcasing all of the games that I'm looking forward to that were featured at this showcase. If you guys see any games in this video that you like, I'm gonna have the links to all of them down below. Add them to your wish list. It supports developers and it lets you know when they actually do release. And if you guys get any value out of this video, leave a like on it, subscribe for more content just like this. And if Jeff Keighley happens to stumble across this video, hey man, take some notes, because this is what a gaming showcase should look like. About 20 minutes into this showcase, I was cringing a little bit, but the first game that caught my attention that I think you guys would be interested in is a game called Death Ground. It's a solo and co-op survival horror game that throws players into a desperate battle for survival against deadly AI dinosaurs. Now, the vibes are immaculate. I loved the lighting, the visuals, the squad-based gameplay, cooperative survival. I'm in. I love games like this. I said this during the live stream. The make or break for this game is going to be the AI for the dinosaurs. If they're very janky, they call them unpredictable, but I wonder if that lends to like they're not quite good, so it's a little unpredictable, it's a little janky, it's a little fun. I think the dinosaurs are obviously going to make or break this title, and I hope they can nail it. We didn't really see raw gameplay here. It was obviously scripted. It was a trailer, but I'm definitely anxious to see more here. The next one is a game I thought was a literal meme and wasn't really going to be much, but the game went viral. A bunch of clips were showcased online, and the developers took that interest and they ran with it. It's a game called Kingmakers, where you basically go back in time with modern weapons and you're taking on like knights in armor in the middle of a battlefield. I thought it was a meme. It was going to be a fun little project that gets thrown out for a couple of dollars. These guys have taken it and ran with it. They've added full destructible maps. They've added co-op, and not only co-op is in like controlling one player, each player gets to control thousands of armies on this battlefield all at one time. Very curious to see if they're going to be able to pull this off, but there's base building elements. You have your own like fortresses you can build. It's actually crazy how much this idea has expanded back from running trucks through a bunch of knights on a battlefield. These guys look like they're killing it. Kingmakers, they got a nice logo, the rebrand. It actually looks like they're taking it seriously, which is something I didn't expect, but it's very much on my list, and I'm curious to see how it's going to play out. Now, the next one really just makes me upset. It's a game called Chains of Freedom. It's a turn-based tactical shooter. Reminds me a lot of XCOM. The description on Steam page: embark on a thrilling journey in a high-stakes turn-based tactics game. Lead an elite squad in a fictional dystopian Eastern Europe as you unravel a sinister conspiracy threatening the nation. The comic book cutscenes, the style of the game makes me just... I fell in love with it instantaneously. I really just wish this one was co-op. I have been looking for a really solid, deep, turn-based tactical game like this that is co-op. Ever since we beat Baldur's Gate 3, I've been looking for a game that can at least fill a little bit of that hole. And I saw this, I was like, oh shit, this looks right up my alley. And it is, and I am gonna play it. There is a demo available on Steam. I really just wish that it was co-op. That's probably the one complaint I have about it. It's a post-apocalyptic world with a gripping storyline and in-depth turn-based combat. Let me know if you guys want me to play this demo. I might throw that gameplay up on the second channel. I actually think that might be a good spot for it. But this was definitely one of the highlights of the event. Even if it's single player only, it still looks fucking incredible. Now, this next one was literally compared on the stage to Rainbow Six Siege, so I was instantaneously in, and then I saw the game and I was like, oh, okay, but hear me out. This game is called Neighbors Suburban Warfare. It's a lighthearted, team-based PvP game about neighborhood warfare. You can deploy traps and barricades to defend your own house, strategize and gather resources from your surroundings to acquire crazy items to get the better of your neighbors. It's Rainbow Six Siege against your neighbors. I saw in one part of the trailer, there's somebody, looks like they're literally deploying frost traps, and it looks like you can call in like an AC-130, but it's just a bird dropping bird shit on your enemies. It just looks fucking hilarious. There's a bunch of tools and weapons that you can grab. It just looks like a solid fun time. I know all of the Discord mods were saying like, we gotta do like a party night and just jump in and play this when it comes out. It's going to early access very, very soon. And in my opinion, this was definitely one of the highlight like takeaways from this event. It just looks like a fucking good time. And it also looks like they're having a play test right now. If you go to the Steam page linked down below, you can request access and jump in. The game's coming out soon. I don't think I'm going to jump into the playtest. I'd rather just wait for the early access launch. But yeah, I was definitely in after watching that trailer. Now, this next one I've been keeping a very close eye on. I was so psyched to see it here. I didn't expect it. It's called Industria 2. I personally haven't played the first one, but what it is a narrative FPS adventure about a woman stranded in a parallel dimension. Explore, scavenge, and fight your way through a mysterious boreal landscape consumed by an ever-hungry artificial intelligence trying to find its way home. The visuals here are so fucking sexy. The darkness, the way that they use dark and light and color here is fucking incredible. This is art. This is art, and it just resonates with me so much. I actually cannot fucking wait to play it. I've looked at the first one, and this is where there's a little bit of a disconnect here. I haven't played the first one. I've seen it, and it looks decent, but like, I didn't get the same feeling looking at the trailers for Industria 1 that I'm getting looking at this one. The way that they use dark and light, the colors here, the AI animation at work here, the visuals, obviously it's being built on Unreal Engine 5. Very curious to see what the performance is going to be like. This is one of the best looking indie games, in my opinion, that's currently upcoming. Like, just run it back. This shot here is giving me massive Half-Life vibes, and I'm all here for it. There's no release date on it yet, and my guess is it's not coming out anytime soon. This is probably a marketing push to start building up their wish lists. But the features of this game are up my alley as well. Immersive, slow-paced gameplay, physics-based interaction, crafting, and a diegetic inventory ground the gameplay in the game's environment. It's a narrative FPS to its core, where you'll meet memorable characters and progress through a very touching story. A unique setting where industrial decay in a vast boreal nature meets otherworldly sprawling machine structures. You have upgradable weapons. There's robot body horror. It's a compact indie experience. So what they're saying is this is going to be a 4 to 6 hour long filler-free journey made by a passionate small indie team. The dev team here is called Bleak Mill, and I have to say, if any of them ever watch this video, you guys are doing exactly what I want Resurgent to eventually build up and do. You started with a game that I believe was smaller in scope, and now you're coming out with a tried and true sequel that looks like you expanded on absolutely everything, from the visuals to the gameplay to the lighting to potentially the story as well. It's a true inspiration. I can't suck this game's dick enough. And I know I have to go back and play the first one because I believe the stories are relevant and connected to one another. Very, very cool. Obviously.
Hi, I'm Joe Delaney. Today we're going to talk about what's the fastest way to get to a 10% body fat and still look.
Pioneer was one that was shown. I've been covering the game for a long time, and I actually dropped an entire video on it. If you guys haven't seen it, it's going to show up on the top of your screen, or it's linked down below. I got a chance to play a single player demo that they provided to me a few days early, so go check out that video if you want to hear my full thoughts on Pioneer as a game, or at least as a current demo. Now, this next game, a lot of you guys, if you're following the channel, you might not think this is something that I'm interested in, but it's a game called Will Follow the Light, and I'm kind of looking at this one in the same vein as an Industria 2. It's a realistic single-player first-person journey through harsh northern latitudes as you sail endless waters, searching for a way back to your loved ones. So it's a story-based game, but I actually kind of fell in love with the game following this trailer. The way that these guys use light and dark in the same vein as Industria 2's trailer, the art style just kind of grabbed me. The thing is, I'm not sure how much of the storyline I'm actually interested in here, but obviously it's another game being built on Unreal Engine 5. There's deep exploration and traversal systems, including realistic sailing and dog sledding mechanics that let you explore this world. And again, the story of fathers and sons, a compelling narrative adventure in a mysterious setting with puzzles, secrets, and revelations at every chapter. I think I'm more interested in the gameplay aspects of a game like Industria more than a game like this, but the atmosphere, the world, the visuals, and just the style of the game presentation kind of grabbed me a little bit. I'm curious to see more. I don't know if this is something that I would necessarily cover or play on the channel, but the trailer for this game definitely grabbed my attention all the way through, and it's something I wanted to mention in this video. Now, swapping gears back to a first-person shooter, it can't be a Big Fry video without more guns. This game is called Metal Eden. It's an adrenaline rush sci-fi FPS, very reminiscent of something like Doom. You play as a hyper unit Aska, and you're sent on a suicide mission to rescue citizens' cores from Mobius, an orbital city turned into a deadly trap. Now, one thing that a lot of you guys might not actually know, or maybe I've never really talked about it, I'm not the biggest Doom fan. I find that I play these games for a few hours and then I kind of just clock out. A lot of it becomes incredibly repetitive to me. And while I will say, like, playing Doom, I totally get why people like those games. What I find is I end up spending $70. I buy Doom, I play it for a couple of hours, and then I'm just kind of like, all right, I feel like I've seen everything this game has to offer. Yes, I can unlock, different weapons that let me kill enemies in a different way, but at the end of the day, it just kind of gets a little repetitive, and I'm not really inclined to follow any sort of storyline there. It just feels like a good, couple of hour boomer shooter kind of thing. Whereas when I play games like Ion Fury or Phantom Fury, or I actually think Metal Eden is going to fit into this category as well, I find that if there's a story that I'm actually engaged with, it takes the repetitive aspects down a little bit more. I like killing things as much as the next guy, but if you expect me to put like 10, 15, 20 hours into just running into a room, shooting guys down while jumping around, and then doing it over and over and over and over again, the repetitive aspect just fucking kills it for me. So I'm hoping that Metal Eden has a better story, something that I'm more engaged with when I jump in. It is coming out soon, and it does interest me. The gameplay does look fun, but I'm really hoping for some variety in mechanics and enemy design, as well as a story that can kind of take me through and keep me engaged. Now, this next game is called Into the Dead: Our Darkest Days. It's a side-scrolling survival game set in Texas in 1980. Walton City has fallen to a zombie outbreak. Lead a band of desperate survivors from refuge to refuge by scavenging, crafting, and fighting in a relentless struggle for survival. The art style here looks fucking awesome. I love the side-scrolling nature of it. I love that you can kind of see up and down. It gives me some like Fallout Shelter vibes. There is a demo available now. I haven't played it yet, but what I love is you can gather a group of ordinary people who have been left shaken by the sudden zombie outbreak. You can establish upgradable shelters to house your survivors and protect them from the zombie threat, but you got to remember that no barriers can keep them out forever. You got to keep moving from refuge to refuge to stay one step ahead of the encroaching zombie hordes. Every night, zombies come and try to destroy your barriers, and if they break through, your survivors can pay the price. And you also have to balance physical needs of the group like hunger and exhaustion, as well as psychological needs like despair, heal survivors from injuries like broken ribs, and try to manage traumas like nightmares. So there's an in-depth like survivor, almost like a Fallout Shelter system where you have to manage your actual group while you go out and scavenge for resources. It's a very cool concept with an art style that goes fucking hard in a setting that goes fucking hard, with a camera angle that is very, very reminiscent of this War of Mine. The game looks fucking cool. I'm excited for it to come out, and it comes out incredibly soon. That's another thing that I don't know if you've noticed a pattern here. This future game show is showing games that are coming out very, very soon. Yeah, we have games like Industria that doesn't have a release date yet. A lot of the games on this list in this video here are coming out within the next 45 days. And Into the Dead looks fucking cool. And they ended the show with Painkiller from 3D Realms and Saber, which has pissed off a lot of people. Looking at the community hub for the game.
Okay. Made it, finally, Jesus. Wait, landing pad 1. Alright, there's 2. Where's 1 at? Probably that one right there. God, such a far station. Fully repaired. Jeez Louise. Oh, okay. Reputation. Reputation. I don't see any Federation rep.
Incoming message.
Combat. I ain't getting nothing from here because I ain't driving all the way out here again. Jesus crikey. Let's see. We need to go to...
Engines engaged.
We need to go there. Alright, let's see where we going. Nope. Nope. Jump to Keduralis. Come on. Why? As soon as you come out of jump, it makes you like go straight into the sun. Like, safety cooldown in progress. I'm heating back up. Just go, bro. Alright. Now, if we don't go right into the sun... Yeah, I know. Let's go away from the sun. And then kind of loop back. My Federation rep hasn't changed from 3%. Like, holla 2. This might be our guy, so we're just gonna kind of fall out of. I don't know the guy's name that we need to. Eliminate 2 pirates of the crew, Nanabuzoho. Mob of mission target. It does say it's a mission target. But they're in a Viper. I don't know if I can take a Viper. No. I'm wearing him down. Got some help too. Nice. Let's see, we got these 2 guys over here. Are they system authority? System authority. Reward available. It says 2 pirates. Reward. Okay, so I guess Alright, so I finished that one. So now I need to go to 493. Okay. $493. Frame shift drive charging. Go ahead and pull back on my stick. And mission critical message. Target acquired. McDonald's Pride. Shipping lane. Shipping lane. To McDonald's Pride. So I guess we could just head to McDonald's Pride. I don't know. There's 2 of them. Mission target. We need someone like by themselves. Let's see. I guess we could wait to see if anybody interdicts us, or we can is there does not look like there's any hazardous areas. And I don't think I can interdict a distress call. Threat 0. Probably a trap. What? Let's see what we got over here. Something. Is he like far away?
At last. Please tell me you have some spare fuel. I miscalculated the length of my journey and now I'm dry. Thank you so much. I'll write a song about you when I get to port.
Sweet. Nice. I thought people were gonna attack me and stuff. Is that it? Unexplored.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Incoming mission critical message.
It's directly behind me. Another distress call? My god, how many? Are they all distress? Encoded emissions. Threat 0. I don't know what that is, but I don't want it to go to a convoy. Others people's money. Let's see what this is about.
Mission critical message.
Sidewinder tried to. Dang it, I didn't get the hit the other one.
Target shields online. Target shields
Die, scumbag. Oh man. Oh, he did. Boom! Alright. Did I admit? Did I finish? Nope. Didn't do that one. One of two. That one's complete. There's another. What's this? Security service. Yeah, you keep telling me that. So I guess the convoys do work. Is this the convoy I just went to? I think that was the convoy I was just at. Maybe not, I don't know. We'll go to it. Dispersal pattern. So I guess we just wait around until something spawns? What's going on?
Frameshift drive charging.
Threat level 4. Ugh. I don't do good with those, I don't think. Threat 0. Game show ship. I mean, they're all wanted, but it's like I don't know if I can take all 3 of them. It's got an adder. They're all adders. I might be able to. I don't know. But they're not part of my mission. I need mission objectives. See, they're already starting to shoot at me.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Yeah, I know. That was threat level 0 too. I might have been able to take them, but weapons fire. Distress. Unidentified. What's this? Let's try this one. Threat 2. Okay. Let's fall out and fight him. Maybe to be a mission, a target, mission target. mission target. I don't care. Oh, I thought he was 0%. Okay. All right. So I just need to. Okay, what about these guys? LHS 493. Local res site, nav beacons, and signal sources to find your targets. I got somebody behind me. Or is that just the cargo that he dropped? I have to use the restroom. Imperial Eagle. Dang it. Dang. Kicking my butt. I don't think I can take this guy. Yeah, there's no way. He's at 100%. It's threat level 1. Weapons fire. Nabazuhu. Oh shit. Well.
Incoming mission critical message.
Yeah, well. I guess I got 2 of the 4. Clan horse.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship is released. Please exit the station at your earliest convenience.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Incoming mission critical message.
Yeah. It's not what I clicked on. Level 1. Okay. I think I could do that. the mission target. We just need some shield, bro. Dang. Dang, he's kicking my butt. Finally, I get some help. God dang. Sheesh. Alright, let's get back and turn these in. Let's not worry about that last one.
Foxtrot Romeo Alpha, please submit a standard docking request before attempting to land. Request approved. Please head directly for Bay 12.
Where the heck is the entrance to this place?
Automated docking initiated.
Landing gear deployed.
Ship is on the ground, engaging docking restraints. Station services are at your disposal.
Oh my god, this took forever to do these missions. Jesus. What reputation, though? For who? Progressive party of known need to assassinate the known pirate. Mission complete. I'd rather just take the money because I don't know where the reputation's going. I don't think it's going to the Federation. I mean, these do pay quite a bit though, like $500,000. But what? Like, where does it say the reputation for what? For who? Faction rep? So my reputation for Federation did go up to 6% from 3%. So I mean, there's that, I guess. But I think I'm going to leave it there. I will see you guys later.